Hi everybody, welcome back to the All Things Good channel and to Vlogmas day 19. It is Monday and I have not long been up and showered. As you can see, I'm not quite finished yet, but I've had to come downstairs because I have an ocado delivery about to come. So I'm just waiting on that. I've got 2 ocado deliveries coming this week, one today and the big one on Friday that will have all the Christmas bits and pieces in. But I'm trying to keep 1 or 2 steps ahead if I can this week, and I need to concentrate a little bit on Mom, obviously, tomorrow with her shopping. So both of my shops this week are online. So that means I can get any missing little bits and pieces if I have to. Good morning, Albert. As I go through the week. So I'm just waiting for that to come, and the weather's finally changed. It's no longer freezing. There is no more icy, frosty bits on my garden. I can see the dead plants and the weeds now. But that's okay. We can sort that out another time. Certainly not going to get round to doing the garden this week, I don't think. But it is very windy. So we're going to have to hang on to Mom today, that's for sure, because there's nothing to her. And she's likely to take off like Mary Poppins in this weather. So anyway, we have got to get out and about into Lichfield. Few jobs to do, so I'm going to show you around, take you to the shops, and we'll see what we can see. So enjoy today's video. The ocado order has just arrived and I didn't realise how much was coming, and then I remembered Adam's coming home tomorrow and be eating me out of house and home, so there was quite a lot to put away in the end. I just wanted to show you a couple of little extras that I threw into my ocado order today, little add-ons. You can get these off Amazon as well, but I added them in to the shop today because it was just, they were there, it was quick and easy. The first one is by a company called KitchenAid, and these are 4 bag clips, but they're dishwasher safe and you can reuse them hundreds of times. I've got a few of these actually, but they're very useful over Christmas. If you've got food and freezer bags that have got leftovers in and you want to make sure they're wrapped up tightly, bag clips. Bag clip all the way. And then I've got 5 from Metal Tex. Again, you can get these off Amazon. I've had them off Amazon before. Little clips for hanging things. And I actually put these on the back of my kitchen cupboards. And I hang things like my dishcloths and my washing up gloves and things like that. Keeps them out the way, keeps them out the drawers, keeps them off the worktop. Just little extras that are really handy. So Mum and I headed into Lichfield. We had a couple of appointments to do first, then we had a little wander around the shops and we saw some lovely things. Well, I'm proper windswept now. My goodness me. What extreme weather we are having at the moment. Honestly, Mum really did nearly get blown away. I really had to hang on to her tightly around Lichfield. Oh, but we're back home. It's 2:15. So safely deposited back to her house and all is well. We did a few jobs in Lichfield. I didn't film too much, but I did film, as you could see, the beautiful shop, The Magic Story, Smart Ideas. And we also had a couple of appointments. Mum needed to pick up her new reading glasses from the opticians, and I got some presents in Boots as well. So I'm going to show you what I've picked up today, actually. First of all, I'm going to show you what I got in the magical story, because it's magical. And I bought something ready for the new year, which you did see in the little clip. And There's other things that I really want, but I can't justify spending it this month. This is the first thing I got. You saw in the clip this very nice grey and white star vase, quite tall. So when the Christmas decorations come down, I'm going to get myself a lovely bunch of new flowers for the new year, and that might go on the kitchen windowsill actually. This was $15.99 excuse me, $15.99 from the Magical Story. And I also picked up a little Christmas decoration, which was this. They caught me out with this one. This was at the desk, you know, when you're waiting in the queue to pay and there's things there to entice you. I got enticed. Little, well, it's like a little metal caged decoration. Now, the little cage opens like so, but it's because it's actually got a little light in it. Now, can she get it back together? Yes, there we are. Put that back together like that. Little batteries come with it. Oh, and it lights up, look. There was two designs in this. I went for this one that's got the little, you can see the stags on there. And there was another one that was more like a snowflake. I thought that was very cute. And I think I am actually going to hang it on the tree. Although, I could hang it on the inside of the front door, couldn't I? So it's the opposite side of the wreath. Might look quite pretty there, especially in the evening. Actually, I might do that. I'll try it there this evening. And if I don't like it there, I will put it on the tree. I just thought it was dead cute. It was £4.50. So that was a little random buy. Now, let me, oh, and I'll tell you what I did get in Smart Ideas. I got a couple of cards. And I know I showed you a Christmas card I bought for Mom a few days ago. My goodness, we've done 19 days so far of Vlogmas and I can't remember what's in any of them now. But one of them I showed you some Christmas cards I bought. But I found another one today that I thought was even better. And I just loved the words in it. So I shall show it to you. It's nice and bright. It's pink and red with a beautiful tree on it. But let me just read you these words because I thought it was lovely. It says, for a special mum at Christmas, Christmas is the perfect time to tell you how much I love you and to thank you from the heart for all the wonderful things you do. You're my first love and my best friend, my confidant all year through it all. Within the safety of your loving arms, you've caught every tear and every fall. Every day I feel so lucky that I can always say, my life is blessed with a mum who's wonderful in every way. So Christmas is the perfect time to say what's always true. There couldn't be a mum who is more wonderful and loved as much as you. So here's to the kind of Christmas you are wishing for there couldn't be anyone who deserves it more. Happy Christmas, Mum. And it's literally like a book. But I love the words and I thought, yes, that's definitely written about my mum. I'm sure it's written about all your mums too. But I just loved it. And I thought that was, the wording was so much nicer than the other one I've bought. So that's going to be Mum's Christmas card. I shall write that today. And then I picked up another one for a very special grandma because they've probably forgot. In fact, Grace won't have forgot. Grace will have, but I'm not sure whether Adam, with all his getting packing today, ready to come home tomorrow, he might not have remembered to buy Grandma a Christmas card. So I've got one in stock, just in case. And then I'll show you what I picked up from Boots. Bear with. Oh, right, gifts from Boots. So, some offers on, as you know. Well, there's always offers on in Boots, isn't there? So I went for the 3 for 2. I've actually been shopping on behalf of Adam, who has texted me this morning and said, I can't carry anymore. Can you go out and get Grace a present for me, please? And I'll pay you when I get home. So I did. And I'm going to show you, because I know damn well that Grace won't be watching this video. I think she's well and truly fed up of Vlogmas. She's well and truly fed up of me talking to myself all the time around the house. She goes, Mum, who are you talking to again? I said, I'm talking to all my friends on YouTube, aren't I? Silly girl. Oh, God. Actually, I've been to the Body Shop as well. There's more in this bag than I realised. Right. First of all, from Boots, I got some perfume that was on offer. Now, this was a bit of a sort of well, random purchase really. I bought some Giorgio Beverly Hills Eau de Toilette Natural Spray. This was reduced to £16.99. I don't know whether it's just for this week, but it's only ever about £25-26 these days anyway. But years ago, this was really expensive. And my sister used to wear this. And I remember being on holiday in Florida in 1992, I think it was. Yeah, 1992. And she bought this duty free and wore it for years afterwards. That was an interesting holiday. That's another story, because we actually flew home in the start of Hurricane Andrew in 1992. That was quite an airplane flight and a half. Anyway, I wanted to buy that because I wanted to smell it really. No testers out. I don't know whether we're still doing no testers because of COVID. Do you know? Or whether it's just theft at Christmas time. I don't know. Anyway, there was no testers out in Boots. So I treated myself to this and I thought, I just wanted to smell it really. Very croaky today, sorry. And I can always, Lenny's knocking things off the table. I can always wear it for work, can't I? And keep my more expensive perfumes for other times. I don't remember. Oh, I do remember the bottle shape hasn't changed. That's still the same as I remember. Let's have a smell. Oh my God. And the smell hasn't changed either. Very fresh. Very, very fresh. Oh my goodness. That's taking me back. Yeah, that was Sarah's fragrance. Well, I can't describe it other than fresh and Sarah. Very fresh and very Sarah is all I can say. Oh, it's nice. It's an older fashioned fragrance now, but that'll be fine for work. That's absolutely fine. And gosh, yeah, that does remind me of Sarah. My goodness me. Anyway, that was a bit of a random purchase. I also got 2 mascaras, but I got one free in the end as well. I'll tell you the story of that in a minute. I picked up the Maybelline Sky High that I really like. And I do really like these, but I bought a few of these recently. They seem to be drying up quite quickly. I don't know why. Where maybe it's because the central heating's on in the house. I'm not sure, but they're drying up really quick. So I'm getting through these a lot quicker than I do, say, my Max Factor ones. But I haven't got my reading glasses with me. This is the one I always go for, which is in black. Lenny's gone in the bag. Lenny, you're making noise. And then there's another one that's the same, but in a shinier package, if you like. And it just said limited edition, new colour. Well, can I see the name of a colour on here anywhere? Absolutely nowhere. There is no colour described on there at all. But it looks black. So I have no idea how that can be a limited edition colour when this is the black one. So I bought them both because I'm going to need them both and they'll probably dry up. And then the gifts that I got for Grace off Adam in the 3 for 2. I think it was 3 for 2. There's the third one. Here we go. Right, the first one is a Ted Baker eye collection. This is £20, and in it you get these things here. I thought that was a really nice gift actually. So you've got a nice eye palette, eyebrow pencil, mascara, and there's a brush as well. And there is also a primer in there as well. I thought that was a really nice gift. But because it was on 3 for 2, I also included in that some nail polish, a nail polish duo. Ted Baker again, so it all matches. That one was £8 on its own. And then the item I got free was this Violet and Bergamot body spray, also in Ted Baker. And that on its own is £4. Now you could have gone for 3 items that were the same price and still got the third free. It doesn't matter what price they are, but they are 3 for 2 on any of those gifts. And Adam will be absolutely fine with those for Grace, and Grace will love those, I know for sure. And then the freebie, this mascara, because I bought the 3 for 2 offer on the Ted Baker, they were giving you a free Maybelline mascara. So I've now come away with 3 Maybelline mascaras. But this one I've never tried is called Falsy Lash Lift. Will I look like I've got false lashes with this? I don't know. We shall give it a go. So there, you get a freebie as well. I also went to the Body Shop today. Sorry, Lenny was rattling at the cat flap, so I had to let him out. God knows why he wants to go out in this. He'll be back in a minute, I can guarantee it. I also popped into the Body Shop and I wanted a new body butter for the winter period. I use all sorts of moisturisers. I use a lot of coconut oil on my body. I also use a lot of Nivea because that's quite intense moisturising, which I like. But I also use from time to time the Body Shop's body butters, which I really love, but they are, I think, quite pricey. They've always been quite pricey unless you get the limited edition ones that are in their sale, or if they're having ones that are going to be discontinued, they do mark them down quite regularly. And the Body Shop do tend to turn things around quite quickly because of all their ingredients in their products being so natural and where they're sourced from and how they're sourced. Sometimes they can't keep the suppliers abroad and things like that. So they do, or they certainly used to, change a lot of products quite frequently, which I used to find quite annoying at times because you'd find something that you love and then a couple of years later that was it, over and done with. So I wanted a body butter and I went in and I looked at all the ones I've always had before and I thought, boring, I want to change. And I actually picked up this one, which is a limited edition for Christmas in spiced orange. And I didn't think I was going to like this. I thought, am I going to smell like a wax melt? So it's orange, vanilla and cinnamon, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It's not too overpowering. It's beautiful. It's more, it's almost like satsuma with a hint of cinnamon, if that makes sense. I can't really describe it, but it's not in your face Christmas. And there is a fresh tone in there as well. And by that I mean sort of almost summery fresh. So it's not kind of as you would expect it to be from the description. And what I really like about it is some of the Body Shop body butters are very hard and then you've got to really rub them in, and they're beautiful once they're on, but it takes so much effort to rub them in. You know, I haven't got that kind of time in the day, especially if I'm going to work. I want to get the moisturiser on, get it to rub in as quickly as possible. Jobs are good and done and dusted. And this one's very soft, very silky, goes on really quick, really easily. And I thought that'll do, but it's really fresh smelling. It's really fresh. I was so surprised at that. I thought that's a good one. I like that. And it's something different over Christmas as well. So there you go. That's that. I also picked up their all day long makeup spray. I normally go for Max Factor's, I think it's called long lasting all day makeup setting spray. But when I was in Boots, I forgot to buy that. And when I was in the Body Shop, I got some points and what have you on my Love Your Body card, I think it's called. So I got it in the Body Shop instead, and I haven't tried this one before, so I'll let you know what that one's like in comparison to Max Factor. So those are my little purchases today while I was out with Mom. So I did quite well, really. Oh, I also got this. I've got to show you this from the Body Shop. I got I use quite a lot the Oils of Life range. And today I've got the Oils of Life moisturiser on, and I used it last night before I went to bed as well because my skin was really felt quite tight and quite dry yesterday, and it's beautiful. And in the same range, I picked this up today, which is the eye cream. Intensely revitalising eye cream gel. And I also love the smell of this Oils of Life. It's gorgeous, and you see, it's nice and creamy. So I shall use that underneath my eyes this evening when I put my nighttime moisturiser on. So that is my purchases. Those are my purchases for today from Lichfield. Oh, the Christmas tree lights have just popped on. They are on a timer at the moment. I remember showing you back in, I think it was Vlogmas day one, we were putting the tree up, that I have the Christmas tree lights on a timer. Now, when I'm home all the time and when it's Christmas, so really, I don't know, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, when I know I'm going to be home all the time, the timer is actually set that the Christmas tree lights are on all day from early morning until about midnight. At the moment, they're timed to come on about 3 o'clock in the afternoon because I've been at work and I've been out most of the days. So at the moment, they come on at 3 o'clock and go off at midnight. But I might change that tonight so that as of tomorrow, they are on all day and off all night, of course. I'm sure they're safe, but I do tend to have them off at night time. But I'm just having a little cup of coffee, having a little sit down on the sofa with Myla. And then I'm going to quickly run around the house and do a quick freshen up of the bathrooms and a quick hoover round because Adam's coming home tomorrow. So I'm going to get on with my jobs, and then tomorrow, Vlogmas Day 20, I think I will show you my truffle honey roast potatoes. And tomorrow afternoon, I've got to go and get Adam from the station. Fingers crossed the trains are okay, because if they're not and there's issues, I could be having a very long journey to Exeter tomorrow to go and pick him up. So keep everything crossed that it all goes according to plan and we don't have a change of plan. So I shall crack on with my jobs and let you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you for joining me on this Vlogmas Day 19. Oh, it's going really quick now, isn't it? 2 weeks ago, I was in a mad panic thinking, how are we going to do this? I'm not going to be able to cope. I can't do this. And now it's like, oh my God, it's day 20 tomorrow. I've only got another 4 Vlogmases to go after tomorrow. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. So until tomorrow, the 20th of December, have a great day. Stay safe, stay in the boat and keep doing all things good. Thank you for joining me and I shall see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.